Hi, boys and girls. We will continue learning about the United States and will officially start our digital tour around the country. Here is a video tutorial on how to complete this week's classwork. Go to your Google Classroom and click the Social Studies classwork for this week. Click View Assignment. Here are the documents that you will need. Remember to make a copy of each of this file. Let's click the first file. It will open a new tab at the top of your screen. Hit File, Make a Copy, choose Entire Presentation, and rename the file. Put your first name and attach the word Stamps and click OK. Again, it will create a new tab at the top of your screen. Now that you already have a copy of this document, you can close the original tab from when we click the file from the Google Classroom. Now we'll do the same for the two other documents. We go back to our Google Classroom, click the second document, which is the digital passport. It will create a new tab, and I'm going to make a copy of this. So again, go to File, Make a Copy, choose Entire Presentation, and rename the file. Put your first name, attach the words Digital Passport, click OK. A new tab is generated. Now this is your own copy. You can now close the original tab that was created when you click the document from the Google Classroom. Let's close this tab. Now we go back to our Google Classroom and open the third document. A new tab is generated at the top of your screen. Do the same. Go to File, click Make a Copy, choose Entire Presentation, rename the file, click OK. A new tab is generated. Close the original tab. Now you already have a copy of the three documents, and this automatically saves in your Google Drive. Around the States in 173 days is your main worksheet. The table shows the instructions on the left and a space for you to plug in your responses on the right. The first instruction is to watch this video about the best places to visit in the United States. Click video and the link will appear. So let's click video, the link appears, and we click that. A new tab is created at the top of your screen. These are the videos that you can watch so you could know the different places that you can visit around United States. Now remember, you have until Friday to complete this classwork, so take your time in watching the videos. When you are done or finished with watching some or most of the videos, you can go back to your worksheet and plug in your response. Second activity is exploring Google Earth. Instructions say, open Google Earth on your Google Chrome apps. If you are working on an iPad, you can download Google Earth through the App Store. Open Google Earth and type the city where you last resided. The easiest way for me to locate Google Earth is to go back to my Gmail, go to my Google Apps, and find Google Earth. There it is. So I just click Earth, and I'm directed to Google Earth. Next, we search for the city we last resided before coming to South Korea. In my case, I resided in Fayetteville, North Carolina, so I'm gonna hit the search icon and type Fayetteville, North Carolina. Now Google Earth is taking me to Fayetteville, North Carolina. And there it is. Now you can make this bigger by zooming it out, or by clicking the plus sign, or if you're using the MacBook, you can use the touchpad. Next instruction is to write down 3 landmarks that you see on your screen. So I can write Masaryk Park, Cape Fear Botanical Garden, and one more. Let me zoom this out. And East Fayette, no, or this one, Airborne and Special Operations Museum. So I go back to my worksheet and plug in those answers. For the third instruction, it says, click one of the landmarks and zoom it. Write the information you listed about this landmark. I go back to my Google Earth. I choose Airborne and Special Operations. I click that. Here is the information. I can rephrase and put that information back in my worksheet. And the last part of the activity is your digital passport. It says, it's time to put your first stamp on your digital passport. Copy the stamp from the stamps file and paste in your digital passport. These two documents are the first two documents that we made copy of at the beginning of this video. And they're still here at the top of your screen. So let's go to your stamp. And here are the 50 states of the United States. And let's locate the city or the state that you visited. In my case, I visited North Carolina. I go to the third slide and there's North Carolina. I click the stamp. I make a copy of this stamp. Then I go back to my digital passport. Go to page 2 and paste my stamp. Oops, I think I wasn't able to copy that. Let me copy this. Go to my digital stamp and paste my stamp. I'm in digital passport and paste my stamp. There you go. I just earned my first stamp. Now let's go back to our worksheet. And I think that's the last activity for us this week. Now if you have completed all of this, you can go back to Google Classroom and mark done. That's it for this week.